The cover of the Battlefield games represents dramatic chaos and serves as a strong visual tool. It conveys the game's themes of action, danger, and heroism. When picking up a new Battlefield game, the cover immediately sets the tone for the game as being one of the most immersive and large-scale experiences to have. The most recognizable cover depicts a man on fire and became a signature design utilized by every game in the series since Bad Company 2. The visuals separate itself from other shooters, similar to action heroes walking away from explosions. The Men on Fire is a visual cue that represents the game's cinematic features and gameplay. The Men on Fire also show a sense of movement and depth, such as a Battlefield player in the middle of a big chaotic open map. It closely emphasizes the game's fast-paced gameplay in a large-scale location. I first discovered the name Man on Fire during Battlefield 4's time. There's a premium dog tag featuring a golden soldier from the game's cover. The name represents battle-hardened soldiers who are walking through destruction. The colors chosen are also heavily contrasted with strong orange and blues, with orange depicting fire. Not only do the colors visually contrast, but in my opinion, they also represent destruction and calmness, a duality of war. The first time a man on fire is depicted in a cover is for Battlefield Bad Company 2. It shows a soldier from the United States Army. The very first fire cover was simplified compared to later games. In Battlefield 3, it's a soldier from the United States Marine Corps. The actor who modeled the Bad Company 2 soldier is the same person who modeled the Battlefield 3 soldier. The actor Dennis Lennartsson was the motion capture artist for both games. Lennartsson is a part founder of the European Sign Language Center, where they teach people sign language. The center is a non-profit organization that helps the deaf and hard of hearing and also provides accessibility. According to Kotaku, for the shooting of Battlefield 3 art, the actor had to wear 65 pounds of full military gear and pose for over 500 images. In the Battlefield 3 novel, there's a lesser-known image of Dima depicted as the man on fire. The hero of Battlefield 4 is Sergeant Daniel Recker from Tombstone Squad, part of the United States Marine Corps. He was deployed with Tombstone Squad fighting against Russian and rogue Chinese forces in an effort to prevent full-scale war. Recker is known as the silent protagonist, with only one word spoken in the entire game. Not a lot is known about Recker, but in the Battlefield 4 novel, Countdown to War, we learned that Recker likes a good challenge. During the second mission in Shanghai, when they were all on the rooftops, Recker smiled about having to stop the last helicopter from taking off and needing to clear the entire roof from enemies. We know that the actor Ryan Reynolds was credited as playing Recker, but I don't know if it's also him who modeled him in the cover art. The hero of Battlefield 1 is portrayed as a Harlem Hellfighter, part of the 369th Infantry Regiment that fought in World War I. Due to discrimination, those American soldiers fought with France. The Harlem Hellfighters were known to have spent the longest consecutive time on the front lines, which was longer than any other group from America. When the Tsar Russian DLC was released, they introduced a Russian scout as the hero. The character was based on the 1st Women's Battalion of Death, which consisted of female snipers fighting for Russia. Along with the Harlem Hellfighters, this was another hero based on real people who fought in World War I. The Russian scout became the heroine of the Battlefield 1 Revolution edition. She always appears in the main menu when people start up the game. The actress who modeled the Russian scout is named Vandala. She is known for being a model without hair. According to Vandala, she was offered the job for having that look, and it fit in really well for the character. Sometimes it was hard for her to get roles due to her looks, but it really worked out well for her in Battlefield 1. The heroes of Battlefield Hardline are the lawmen. The cover art features an undercover police officer, presumably from the LAPD. Similar to BF3, the officer may not be anyone in particular, but a common officer. In the game, there are 2 different bald undercover police officers with sunglasses. I tried looking for who the actor was that modeled the cover art, but I couldn't find him. With Battlefield 5 and 2042, they depicted the soldiers that you play as in multiplayer, with BF5 featuring a nameless woman on the first cover, and a nameless man on the definitive edition. They are depicted as the soldiers you play as in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in Battlefield 2042, They depict the futuristic soldiers from multiplayer, with each new season representing the specialists. In conclusion, the cover of Battlefield is an image that sets itself apart from its competitors and becomes iconic. Along with Call of Duty's Sitting Bull, the Battlefield Man on Fire is a memorable cover that became the staple of the franchise. Thanks for watching.